I don't know about you, but I've always wanted a well fitted out mudroom. And I mean right at the front door, not one around the back of the house. But I still want it to look beautiful. So I'm creating an urban mudroom, or what I'd like to call a departure lounge, for my family and I to sit down, put shoes on and off, because PS, I'm a germaphobe, and get rid of those school bags. And then there's the media room, which is going to be the second living space, and next to that, a void. So on this level, we're going to transform what was the original mudroom and make it a little bit smaller and more practical, with lots more cupboards and storage space. And then the former bedroom of my gorgeous daughter Ruby is going to become an open media room or second living space with a glass balustrade overlooking a void.
How do you work it when you're up in your master robe, dressing up to go out somewhere, and you want to pick a pair of shoes to match your outfit?
Yeah, well, for the last 15 years, I don't choose the shoes till I get to the front door. We haven't discussed it, but like I was thinking maybe on that wall there. I know you don't like me to respond. So I'm in the entrance of the house, just come through the front door, and the idea was to have a skylight bringing lots of natural light in here. And I always thought, well, I'll see beautiful blue sky at the top, but actually now that we've cut it open, we've got the eave of the next level is going to be part of the view. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I might have to ask the girls. I thought I would see blue sky, but do you see what you see? The eave.
The eave.
What do you think? What do you do about that?
Well, I think that you then put a skylight in that you can't see out of. Just
Yeah, do you think so? Is that okay though?
Yeah.
Imagine I said, Gary, it's all Erin's fault, but we're turning that into an ensuite.
Yeah.
What would that mean to you? just out of interest.
More work.
More work, right. Yeah. Nooks with like a few books, candle, a plant, drawers at the bottom. It needs to be practical, you know, all the DVDs hidden in there, but then from, you know, that far on, it's a wall of rendered nooks that we've chosen where every nook goes. What?
No. I think it's too much. And I think it's going to look poxy because of the TV. I think if you're going to do it, you do it in spaces where that's the feature and you're not trying to blend it into a modern TV.
So I'm so happy with how this rendered wall has come up. You know, I got the idea to render it when we pulled it back to the bricks, and I love that brick look. So a really important thing for you to do when you're renovating is make sure you work out what finishes you want your walls, because that will determine where your framework is built. And I thought I was going to plasterboard with gyprock these walls, so the frames were built out to accommodate it. I changed my mind, went for render, and now they're not going to match perfectly.
Instead of that being symmetrically centred on that box, can we just move that box down that much? I know that's a pain.
So it drops below that one.
Yeah, so it sits like the bottom of it sits like there.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Is that all right, Ryan? What about we just sconce it?
No, I don't know.
What do you mean no?
Computer says no.
What do you want to put there?
Sconces.
Won't you just hit your head on them when you walk past?
What, in this really narrow hallway?
Yeah. If the four of you want to walk along together.
No, look, Lance, I think that's just a nice piece of artwork on that wall.
Okay, can we style this, please?
Yeah, just tiny, not that much. Isn't it nice?
Low concept duty, beautiful lounges. I just love the colour.
Yeah, the colour is great, isn't it? For this house especially.
Is this the chair from Oz Design?
Yeah, so I matched the two.
Oh, the Paris wall.
I think the Paris wall is my favourite out of everything.
The mudroom / departure. I love it. Just love it. I mean, I think most people these days would love a space like that in their house. And I just love it.
But
I
it
just
had to
love
be beautiful.
storage.
Yeah.
So it's sorry.
Honestly, it had to be beautiful, and you said it has to have storage at the same time.
I love storage and it has to be beautiful.
But I think that's why that space is nailed, because it's freaking
We're both happy.
beautiful.
We're both happy with it.
But it's got shite loads of storage. I actually found this room the most difficult to style out of all of them, because there's that whole world of practicality with the fact that it's a children's lounge room. And I, in the end, just went, I don't care, I just want it to look nice.
I just said that because it happened to be near their bedrooms, but I actually wanted it to look as beautiful as we could make it, and they love that stuff too.
Started with that pop of like a little bit of colour. So we went with that gorgeous, like tealy coloured lounge. So beautiful when you team it with cream and the white and the texture and that's what we did here. We added like 5 different colours of white and we added in that real taupey kind of creamy colour as well into it.
When are you removing this floor for the stairs?
Cut it in now.
No, it's too late. We don't want to go lower.
No! Yeah, fine.
Wait for the 6-metre curtains. Yeah, you've got to come back.
I know.
Because we're painting all of the inside of the house.